Hi, I just wanted to film a little video with regard to my raw journey, mainly for my friends and for people that have been in my life, to give a little testimonial of what I've gone through in the last 6 months. I basically got tired of being fat, and I saw my body deteriorating at a very rapid speed, and I felt very limited, and I felt like at 40 years old I was starting to deteriorate, and I knew my life wasn't going to be getting any better. In fact, I felt like I was becoming old very quickly. There was a lot of pain on my joints at 327 pounds, and on my ankles and feet. It just waking up in the morning was always painful, and at the end of the day I felt like someone had beat me with a stick, literally. And I just began this beseeching God on this matter, actually, and just asking him. I'd wanted to lose weight for like 7 years. For those of you who know me, I'd lost 105 pounds in 2004, naturally, just maintaining a low-calorie diet and working out every day, with weight being a struggle my whole life. That was the first time in my life I'd really achieved a massive weight goal, something as big as 105 pounds, as opposed to just maybe 20 or 30 or 40 pounds, which, you know, I had achieved a few different times in my life, starting as early as 8th grade, actually. Went on my first major diet then and lost 40 pounds. So as you can see, it's been a life struggle for me. It's what I've called my cross to bear. But at 40, I just decided it was time to get it off again. You know, situational things had put the weight back on after the 105-pound weight loss. I got pregnant, went through a divorce, blah, 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 bad relationships, and carried the excess weight for approximately 7 years, unable to lose it again, and actually reaching a maximum height of weight that I had never thought attainable for myself, which was the 327 pounds. So getting to the bright side of the picture, I really felt like God was leading me to do a raw food fast. It wasn't anything I had heard about, which now I understand a lot of people are doing it. In just the last 6 months, it seems like it's really blown up, and a lot of people, it's kind of sweeping the nation, actually, as a movement, as a raw food movement, which I think is amazing. But at the time when I started, which was February 26th of 2011, I hadn't heard of it at all, nor did I want to hear of it. I did not ever want to go on a raw food fast. Anyway, I yielded my life to God on that day, and I asked him to help me on my journey, and there was just a grace that came on me that I know was supernatural, and it allowed me to achieve a 87-pound weight loss goal as of today. And my life has definitely benefited because of it. I'm happier. I'm obviously healthier. I've gone from I've lost like 6 dress sizes, massive amounts of inches. I've gained my confidence back. I've done basically a cleanse spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Not just physical, it's affected every area of my life. I'm happier, I'm more peaceful, I'm more content, and I'm grateful every day. I feel like my life is more balanced. I don't really see myself ever going back to mainstream American eating at all. It hasn't been 100%. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say, oh, I just went on this raw food fast and it was perfect every step of the way, and I only ever ate just everything 100% raw. I can honestly say that I did do that for 3 months. The beginning process was a real purge, and it was a real detox time for me. The first month was the hardest. Everybody wants to know about that. I was coming off of food addiction and cooked food addiction. I I just was angry a lot of the time. I've learned along the way that invert fats, store up in your intestines, and it's so hard for your body to digest that you really can't process your emotions properly, and so there were a lot of emotions tied to, when I stopped eating the cooked food and started eating the raw. It was an emotional time, mainly that first 30 days. After that, it pretty much became more every day, and it wasn't as difficult, I guess, on that level. So anyway, with all that being said, I would guess maybe 90% raw. I have allowed for like some sushi and some raw fish, and some of my drinks have had like coffee. I have had coffee and a little cream in that coffee. I try really to stay away from dairy, anything that's gonna not be clean. I like to keep things pretty clean, and I feel best that way, spiritually, emotionally, physically. I want to lose more just to be a little healthier. I still am on the high scale side. Try not to become fixated with that. I just want to be healthy for my children and for myself and for my God. I want to represent Him as a happy, healthy, whole person. I want my temple to be clean, and I want to represent myself as a person who cares about myself and the people around me. And I just want to continue on this journey and run the race well. I want to finish healthy and whole, and I feel like the more I love myself, the more I'm capable of loving those around me. So I would encourage you also to incorporate more raw fruit and vegetables into your life. It's amazing how much we've really grown and strayed away from that, and entered into more of a processed food society, and that's really sad to me. I want to encourage my friends and family to shop the perimeters of the grocery store instead of those inner aisles, and give your body things that are whole and alive and that are going to really nourish you. I feel like when I was big and heavy, I was really malnourished, and that's why I was always so hungry. And the more nourished I become now with getting things that have the vitamins and minerals that are plentiful, eating a plentiful amount of those things, I'm really less hungry and more full throughout the day. And lots of fruit, lots of brain food, and lots of hydration. I've incorporated working out now, which is huge for me. I hated people that worked out before, and now I'm actually enjoying it. So here's a little photo I dug out of me heavy. I don't have a lot of them because I hated taking photos of myself, but that's in the springtime of a recent photo right prior to me starting the weight loss. So you can see now I'm smaller. I still have a little ways to go, but it speaks for itself, right? Anyway, all the love to you guys, and thanks for watching.